everybody, it's Travel Thursday, and guess where we're going? We're going to prison, so waddle your butt over there. Oh, and of course, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe. I would so appreciate that. No, you can't run away. All right, let's go to prison. And here's some info on where it's at, so if you'd like to go there, it is so much fun. You can spend a couple of hours here walking around and exploring. Yay, we got in for $5 because Max is an Arizona resident retired military. Yay, way to go, Max. There he is negotiating a good price for us. But of course, we donated at the end, and both of us bought some nice things at the gift shop, which is coming up at the end. So let's enjoy our visit. This is not my favorite picture, so let's begin again. While we're here, we're going to meet some of the prisoners, and this prisoner learned how to knit. Isn't that amazing? Look what he made. Look at the size of that cannon. Lucy, did you see that cannon? Well, the docent told us that it doesn't really work. It's a replica, and even if it did work, it would take you like half an hour to fire it once and clean it, so it was pretty worthless, but it was interesting to look at. I enjoyed reading all of their tales. Why did they get sent to prison? Some have really good reasons for being in the prison, and believe it or not, they started housing prisoners later down the line, so we'll get into the female prisoners too. Oh my gosh, some of these women, they were a little bit cray-cray back in the day. I found this to be a very nice exhibit, but they also had interactive things for me to play with, and play with them I did. Unfortunately, I couldn't get you any good photos from the theater, and that's why. When we go outside, I'll show you some of the stuff that had changed over the years. This is one of my favorites, the mug shots. They had a mirror there so they could get two views of you, and this would save money for the prison. How did Max shoot that? I have no idea, but I thought that was really cute. The restrooms were clean, and they had a lot of them because they do bus tours. And here we have Max asking the docent for a lot of info. The prisoners would put on a lot of shows. If you read that, something was powered by a dynamo. I asked Max what a dynamo was, and he knew. Can you believe that? Used her feminine wiles, did she? So here are some of the woman prisoners. I think this one was crazy. Talk about a family feud, right? This one, Elena Estrada, was even crazier. I think she was off her meds or something like that. And some of them you just don't know about. There's just not enough information. So, seduction was a crime back then? Well, I guess so, but 1,287 burglaries, wow. It was amazing back then. They caught you, you went through court, took a couple of days, and maybe a week or two later, hey, they hung you, wow. We do things totally different nowadays, don't we? Outside, you could walk around and look at all the prison cells. Can you imagine how hot it would be to be in there during the middle of summer in Yuma, Arizona? And what is that, 6 people to a room? That is serious overcrowding right there. Even worse, they had the incorrigible ward. This looks scary to be out in the hot Arizona sun all day. Look at that. That is really terrible. I would get sunburned so fast, and I have no idea what that was. I guess so, right? I mean, rip your husband's heart out, throw it in his face, and learn how to play a guitar. Oh my gosh. I guess this was the conjugal visits room. I don't know. I thought this was interesting. A lot of the tourists pitch pennies. So let's see if Max can pitch a penny. Okay, go for it, Max. Go for it. Let's see. Can you get it in the bucket?
I did.
Oh my gosh, Max, that's amazing. I don't believe that. Let's see it in slow-mo. So he aims, he shoots, and he scores, and the crowd goes wild. I told you my friend's amazing, and that was his first try. I really didn't like the dark cell. It was totally pitch black in there, even using my cell phone camera. You couldn't see a darn thing. So after a while, we got a little bored, and that's when Max and I decided, let's play with our cameras and start shooting things with the light and shadow. By the way, that was the prisoner's library. I don't know what Lucy's doing. But yeah, we started looking for designs. Would this make a good photo? I don't know. We probably spent about 2 hours here reading everything, learning as much as we could. And like I said, getting our cameras out and looking for some good photo opportunities. Here comes one. The sun had changed position, so both of us got out our cameras and just started clicking away. We started doing shadow pictures. Look at that one. That one's pretty cool. That one's my favorite. But just trying to get some interest in perspective because the architecture here was the star. You would think making arches would be harder than just making a square door. All right, now we're into the Great Escape. Did people actually try to escape from here? You bet! Did some of them survive? Probably. Would you ever try to escape from prison? I definitely would try. Dead man walking. Oh no! I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. Looks like Max was having fun too. Did you hit the like button? Thanks. I tell you, it's great bringing a friend along so we can share the experience. Lucy's crime is cuteness overload. She really enjoyed spending some time with Max, who is a van camper and believes in OPD, or loving other people's dogs. And this is the view from up there. I certainly know how to tucker people out. I had Max running all over. He had to take a nap after this, and I don't blame him. So next we stopped in the gift shop and bought a couple of tchotchkes. And we donated it. It was well worth it, and they did a wonderful, wonderful job. Don't forget about the train rides right there. It's only $3, and oh my gosh, it looked like so much fun. That's a must-do. And remember, Yuma is where you want to cross over into Mexico if you need some medical. So this was weird in the gift shop. Grow a therapist, or the next one, grow a cowboy. But it's weird. It says, do not swallow. Really? It will grow 600%, which is amazing. Also, don't forget, while you're out here, there's a couple of casinos. Really nice ones too. And where are we going next on our drive? At the center of the world. And I told Max, do not pull his finger. You do not want to pull his finger. But he did. And there it is at the center of the world. I walked downtown Yuma. Can you believe how big that lime is? Old Town Yuma has a lot of nice little shops to explore, nice little restaurants, interesting architecture, And next we'll be heading to Curry's for a delicious dinner. All right, we will see you down the road. And please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.